Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Moonites. How is everyone doing today? Hi, Zeno and Painter. And hello, Ken. And Kirill. Okay, I must start with some glazing. I really appreciate you guys who always show up at the beginning of the stream. It's very reassuring seeing people like being here from the beginning. You know, sometimes there is a slower day and people may not show up for the first 15 minutes or so. And that can be a little bit demotivating, you know, just will people show up today or no? What's going on? You know, you're not very sure. So I appreciate you always show up here. And my slipper just broke. But hello, Kirill. Okay, world building stream after some time. I don't know, like 2 months with no world building streams. I still haven't thought about how to do them properly to make it interesting to watch. But today I think will be interesting. At least today. Because I'm adding you to the world. Your OCs or whatever. We'll just give suggestions. I don't have to add you exactly, but you know, a character you made up or whatever, or a creature. And then I'm going to adapt that person or whoever you make up, like no Marisus or whatever that doesn't fit the world. We'll adapt it to fit the world, but yeah. Yeah, I always appreciate it, Ken. Thank you for being here. I had a bad day, but this stream will probably be the only happy part of it. I'm happy to hear that. Not that you had a bad day, but that I will be able to make your bad day a happier one. Okay, maybe without further ado, we'll just get into it. I will be prioritizing with adding people, those who are on the stream, but aside from that, within those who are on the stream, I'm going to prioritize the long-time supporters, you know. But we should do it pretty quickly. No. Can saying do whatever you like is not helpful. We will figure out something more meaty. Okay. No. Jesus. I almost doxed myself. Thank God it was off screen. Read the titles, you know. I will explain in a minute exactly what we're doing. But where is it? Wait, guys. I'm trying to open a window. But it doesn't want to capture it. Okay, here it is, finally. Okay. No doxing. Okay. All right, and here we are. Okay, guys. Let me turn on some music. It's Fantasy Lo-Fi Beats Radio. Microsoft Word? No, Obsidian. Okay, let's start with adding people. Painter, you're the oldest one here. Do you want to be in the world? Yes, okay. Who do you want to be? I'm going to move chat. I guess here. Yeah, today I'm going to be adding you guys to the world. So, you know, you can be a tavern owner. You could be like a king, but that's a bigger ask. You could be like a minor deity. I don't think I will be making you guys into big gods, but like a minor believed by a small faction. Why not? Speaks Latin for some reason. I will not describe it as such, but you will be a farmer that speaks an unknowable language to the world. You can imagine it's Latin. I'm not going to say it one way or the other. But I want your character to be like somehow more, you know, interesting. That's to have more depth, let's say. Because, you know, if you're just a farmer that speaks Latin, then how do you come into the plot of the world, let's say? And your name? The Dacian? Dacian is a sword, no? What does that have to do? No, Dacian is a philosopher or who? The Dacians were the ancient Indo-European inhabitants of the cultural region of Dacia. Okay. I will go to you, Zeno, soon, but let's go. What's your name, Painter? Painter's character. Burebista Junior, oh, sure. Is this a slur? Did I just say a slur? With you, I have to Google that. Did you just give me a name of a war criminal or what? You just gave me a real name, a real life name. I don't know how I feel about it. but fine. The Asian King, okay. Barista Junior. A farmer that speaks unknown language to anyone else. Give me the plot. Give me the juicy bits of your farmer character. I imagine the most appropriate place for him to be in would be the Federation of Gahaya. Let me open up a map, actually, of the world. Hello, the engineer. Obsidian, you're beloved. Yeah, Obsidian is pretty good. Okay, here we have the... It's work in progress map of the world, but here is Gahaya. Like a... more of Sumerian kind of civilization. Closer to that. A little bit of Asian. Vaguely Asian. So that's, I think, who you would fit. Painter. The engineer, will you be... what I wanted to say. Are you interested in having your character in the world? First, I'm adding the long-time supporters, but if you wait a bit, I'll go to you. South American part of the world, not in the section of the world we're doing right now. The world is split. Here on the left is a world scar that splits the world in half, and the other half is from the right. So America's a bit Europe, more European and American cultures are on that side of the world. Here we have Asia and Middle East, Africa, that kind of vibe. And a bit of Russia, I guess, at the top. It's a bit confusing, you know, it's a little bit of a soup, but yeah. Okay. I don't think I have kobolds yet in the world, but we can cook something up. You will be teleported to this world. Hello, Poppy Blork. MihauRit to you. Okay, I will, Painter, I will say that your character believes that they are from another world. Is it true? I don't know. But are they doing anything in the world? Are they just literally a farmer? Are they trying to achieve something greater? Are they trying to come back to their original world or whatever, you know? Dragonborn? I don't have any of the D&D releases in the world yet. On Twitch, I'm under D&D section because that's the closest one to the world building. But, you know, it's... For now, we have mainly humans and monsters. So, but, you know, if you want to play a kobold, I would just make you a monster that looks and acts like a kobold. I feel like I would just try to spread the teachings of Zamolkis on Roman culture. Okay. they also try to spread teachings and culture from their original world. At least they believed that. You know, I like playing with perspective and unreliable narrator with the world, so only because your character believes they are from another world and they have that those ideas, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is true. Okay. Kirill, are you here? You're the second oldest. No, actually, I think Poppy, but let's go with Kirill. Because we're first in the stream. What's your character? It can be more in-depth than what Painter gave me. You have some ideas? Okay, let's hear them. I think I can handle 2 people at once because, you know, it takes time to type. So, Poppy, do you want to be in the world as yourself? A version of yourself or another character? Until like 30 minutes later. I mean, sure, we'll be still here in 30 minutes. Homeless person in a big city, okay. Put thought right now, Poppy. Okay, a homeless person in a big city. Okay, I suggest in that case the free city of Atamul, the biggest metropolis in the world. In this section of the world, at least. Okay. Homeless guy in Atamul calling himself the hero. Do you have a name or you just go by the hero? Bucket Night. Oh, hell yeah. This is this is great. I got excited. Give me a second. He tried to fight crime, but is not very successful. Bucket, listen, we have the city of where is it? I didn't add it here, I think. But we had the city of gamblers. In the city of gamblers, once you lose everything, all your possessions, and you become a slave even, you can still gamble one thing. You can become a bucket head, I think then we named them. And it's a final step of humiliation that you can bet. Once you become a bucket head, you don't have anything. You can't even gamble really. And you can work yourself up by other means, but until you get anything, you cannot gamble, and you have a bucket on your head. Your bucket is placed on your head as a sign of humiliation, and this person lost everything in while gambling. Yes, a bucket head. So if you're a bucket knight, I imagine you did gamble, and you just, you know, you lost everything and became homeless because you were in that city. So maybe you're not in Atamul. Maybe you're in the city of gamblers. Up to you. Fused with the bucket. Okay. Some say he is fused with the bucket. Okay, gambling city. I have to find my what is called document about the city. Was it Amola? No, that was a god. Where did I put it? Huh. I think I may know where it is. It might be in documents. And yeah, Poppy, I saw your suggestion as well. Give me a moment to get to it. I cannot find it right now. I wrote it before I used Obsidian, so I don't know where it is, but in the city of gamblers. I will just use this. Wait. I will hide shit from you for a second. Okay, I don't see it. Okay, not this. This. You want to be a righteous person, of course. I will later fix the descriptions. Oh my god. How to spell righteous? Okay, here it is. Also, let me do this so you can see everything. But others see him as stupid or naive. Sure, okay. Hello, Grace. You want to have a platonic friend? Okay. He has a platonic friend a sex worker. We don't have to flesh out right now. I think this your friend. Maybe it will just come naturally who they are later. You have high durability. Okay. Okay, let me catch up with chat. I will come back to you, Grace, later. Don't just throw your ideas at me. I won't type it right now. There's an order. So, Poppy, you want to be a king of a brothel? Of a... Where is it? Where are you? No, I don't have questions or suggestions. It's very good. Okay, so you're not only running... wait, are you the king of the brothel as only a worker or an owner as well? No, that's fine, Ken. I am talking with other people. You don't have to always talk. Just a worker, okay. Just the biggest slut, okay. Fits you very well, Poppy. Do you want to be called Poppy as well? Okay, Poppy Light is just Poppy. Her name is Peggy. It's her stage name. No one knows her real name. Are you just recreating your YouTube career? Hello, Bright. Okay. The most famous and sought after courtesan. I will say you're the biggest whore in city of Atamul, in the biggest city. I'm using whore as a positive word here. That's mean, but it's positive right now. Sorry, Poppy. It's just the first word that came to mind. She has a lot of power, and despite not owning the she works in, she is its star who practically runs it. Yeah. Poppy Alright is her stage name. Her name, real name is Hate Buns. My real name is EP Peppolite. In what way it's your life? I meant, you know, people, Poppy-Alite, you know, you're famous, but no one knows your real name. I mean, I'm sure you're Poppy, you know, but I don't know. You will be famous. Also, no one knows. Ah, you have other gills. You're not a person. Okay, okay. That's actually fascinating because it could mean that you are a husk, a person without a soul that developed that characteristic. And if some people are not sure if you're a monster or not, there could be some rumors about that. Poppy dog allegations. Yeah. Okay, okay. We just added Poppy into the world. Now Ken. "25 days to start the new Formula 1 seasons. I'm happy for you. Let me catch up with chat." Can your character be friends with Poppy character painter? I don't know. Ask Poppy. I don't know what would be the glue that connects you. Your dream of being a sex worker, Poppy. No, nothing is stopping you. You have no enemies. I think I would be great informant. My character is me. I'm a novice bounty hunter. I don't use weapons. And I don't kill people. I have butterfly effect luck. Little actions that I give me gives me a good outcome. Okay. Ken's character is just Ken. Bounty hunter. Novice bounty hunter. Okay. Who famously doesn't use weapons or kills. Guys, you can also describe how you look like, you know. Jesus. People say he has incredible luck. And butterfly effect is always on his side. Awkward and timid, hates pain and tries to avoid fighting, but he is a good listener and talker, okay? I will just copy that. Okay. He doesn't wear armor, just normal clothing and a huge backpack. So I imagine you're kind of a monk character. Monk bounty hunter. Hello Lucius. How it's going? It's going pretty well. We're adding everyone slowly. You know, guys, what's funny? Articus was the most excited about this stream, and he asked me about it a lot. And now he's not here. You're not in peace. Okay, let me read chat. YouTube chat. Hello, Ice. What is this? It's my world. We're adding you guys to the world. It's a fantasy world. Okay. Who is Zeno, I guess, now? Zeno, have you decided who do you want to be? Or your character? Tropical place. Okay, let's look. The most tropical would probably be the Kingdom of the Moon Pearl. At least as of now. Or Empire of the Seven Suns. It's hard kind of to say. Because there is a lot of tropical places. When you say tropical, what kind of do you imagine a place compared to the real world? Hello, Ify. Brazil, kinda. Brazil is on the other side of the world. Okay, but I can add he's from the other side of the world. He has crossed world scar, which is a great achievement. It is possible, but very, very extremely rare to cross it. You're an immigrant, yeah. Okay. So which kingdom's supposed to have a different vibe? Not exactly. No. You cross without fighting, huh? Avoidance. Zeno. Zeno is not here. Okay. Then Yiffy. You made a self-discovery. That's good to hear. I'm happy for you. I hope, unless it's about self-discovery, then not. You're not a good talker, but he's, you know. What was the quote I pasted on Discord recently? Let me find it. I've been posting videos. You need to believe things that aren't true. How else can they become? So yeah, you need to believe that you are a good talker. How else it will become true? Hello, May. Masked mysterious man. You have to give me more info. Ify. What you doing? Adding you guys into the fantasy world we were creating on stream. It can become true. I'm sure it will. You're imagining a lot of scenarios with that character? Hell yeah. I also do a bit of world building if it means what I think. I have a whole system set up for Neptica with names and the time units and elements type. Yeah, then you probably do. Yeah, that sounds like world building. Okay, Ify is being silent, giving me silent treatment. So, Susie. Come on, please, someone give me something to work with. Oh, thank you, Ify. Helping others in the backlines to satisfy his own ego, seeing himself as the good guy while just being a pitiful person in the mask. Storyteller? Hell yeah. I don't know if you would make a good narrator. If you want to be fair, for sure. Do I have a PDF without the lore? No, but I can provide some notes. Or you can ask. Because it's still work in progress. My notes are very scattered and I don't think anyone but me would understand them. Okay. What's your name? What's your character's name, Ify? Or how do they call themselves? Is it just Ify? A mysterious masked man helping people from the shadows. Yggdra, okay. He wants to satisfy his own ego, but he views himself as pity in reality. Question to you, what kind of skills do you have, Ify? Susie, do you don't want a character in the world? See ya, May. Okay, in that case, eyes. People are bailing on me. They don't want to be martial artists. Okay. Another one who doesn't use weapons. I just imagine you as a great monster with many eyes that have like a reflection of the sky inside them. Because all I have is your name. Are you a Phasmancer, Ify? I have to ask. Phasmancer or Phasmancy is a magic system in the world where you use your own. So you have a soul, and that soul produces. It's inside you, in the middle of your body, and that soul produces spirit, and you use spirit to cast spells. You take your pieces of your spirit, manipulate its properties, and change it into other things like wind, fire, light, you know? And you create spells based on that. You're ill prepared for this kind of thing, unfortunately. Oh, that's okay, Susie. You don't have to prepare anything. You just have. You can just say what comes to mind. It's not a very, you know, big thing. But if you don't have ideas, that's fine. But you don't have ideas, Ice? Okay. Marchas Altis and Phasmancer. I'll just try to translate myself into something fit for fantasy. I'll be an older man used to travel the world and study the peoples and cultures. Okay. Name? Or how do you call yourself? I had actually an idea. We didn't word build it on stream yet, but I might. About, you know, travelers going around and having badges on like their staff or the cloak, badges from different places of the world, and those you know, they will be, I don't know, called something, have special names, those kind of travelers, right? And they would be greatly respected as, you know, well-traveled people who saw a lot and have many stories. So I think that would fit well if you would be from that kind of, not faction, but this kind of cast of people. If he is Papyrus, yeah, you know, it fits. Nowadays, though, I just loiter around more peaceful areas and live in the woods, running sort of a rest stop for other travelers. Oh, that's great. Okay, if you don't have a name, I can just roll for it or make something up. You can also give me how do you look more exactly if you want to have more specific idea how you look like. Okay. An old traveler. He used to. Well, man, who used to travel the world to study the So you're like anthropologist. Welcome back, May. Explain what you're doing. I already told you. I'm adding you guys to the fantasy world we did on stream. What sort of names? You know, any fantasy names you can think of, really. Hence, pretty thanks so I think. The ladies seem to think so. A few men as well. Look about 25 years younger than I am. Okay. Yeah, sure. Mike Lauda. Okay. He's pretty handsome. And he says he's younger. Brain lag. Or he looks longer, sorry. Younger, is small. He's shortish, I guess. Lean build. Small hands. And skin dark. Curly hair. Sky blue eyes. Does this help? Sure, sure. You order the commoner the most. Yeah, I really liked commoners. I like getting into more mundane people and going deep on them. Nowadays, they run a rest stop for travelers in a peaceful area. Okay. Hello, Stone Knife guy. Yes, world building indeed. I think viewers to be exact. I guess if you don't have a name, Ice, I will name you. Name Cassius came to mind, but we have to change it up a little bit to fit better. Bye again, May. You didn't hear the answer, Ken? I said that no. I don't have PDF because my notes are very scattered and they are work in progress, so I don't think people can understand them well, even if I share them. But you're welcome to ask for something. I can provide what I have, I guess. Some of it at least. Cassian? Castiel? Castrin? Cashin, why not? Okay. Here's Ice character. Okay, if you want to add something to Yggdra. Okay. I will just paste it. Alright. Who now? You can keep the story pretty vague and then I can provide details. But I will share what I have. Like the countries tab, I think is pretty fine. Thank you for the hearts. Catherine, okay. If this world were a video game, imagine my rest stop as the last checkpoint before the difficulty spike. Okay, that's awesome. I guess now it's Bright's time. I'm not missing anyone. I guess there was Grace. Grace, you can also say. I will type Doomy because that's the name I'm more familiar with. If anyone wants to be added to the world, remember guys, just let me know in chat. I won't know to add you unless you tell me. Where are the people? Where are all the people that wanted to be added? Everyone ran away. Yeah, so basically I'm a singular angstrom of 4-dimensional mass which transcended into a 1 cubic meter mass of quark energy. Yes, that's confusing, I won't add that. Because I don't know what that means. And that's not a character. Because, I mean, okay, I'm adding it. There, now you're in my world. That 1 cubic meter mass of quark energy is somewhere within the world. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't have anything to work with. Okay, no one else wants to be added. Well, that went faster. I'm disappointed in you guys. He has many scars. The scars are very ugly because they don't heal very good. Okay. Okay, now that's something, Grace. Don't be disappointed. I will be disappointed. How long? It's only been an hour, and people already ran out of ideas. But okay, do me, Grace, whatever. What am I supposed to do with that? This mass of humanoid liquid mass of energy? Listen, there's only a reason to add you into the world if you're providing something, but with liquid matter of energy, I don't have any idea what to do with it. When will I do what will do with your characters? I don't know. We'll see. They are now in the world. They are part of the world. They can influence. There is. When we will be world building other stuff, they may be added and create connections with that other stuff. With that, if that makes sense. If I'm going to be creating a series of, for example, brothel or courtesan, I don't know, courtesan mafia, then I will probably add Poppy's character into that mafia, or I list some ties to it. So things like that, for example. Or if I'm going to be running a session in the future, RPG session, and people come to a gambling city, they may meet back at night. You're not in the mafia. You might be in the mafia in the future. I'm just saying that it's possible. Would you want an eldritch entity in your setting? A sort of wildcard aspect? I mean, there are already eldritch entities. I don't really understand Dumi's character. Yes. You're the mafia, Poppy. Like a sentient, omnipresent mass of energy, okay? But then it's a form of humanoid liquid mass. So it's not omnipresent because it's liquid humanoid mass. Dumi's character is just a lot, and I don't know what to do with it. So I think I will adapt it into just a sentient humanoid liquid mass of energy. Don Iolite sends her regards. Yeah, if I need a bank country, I know where to call. Dumi, what your sentient humanoid liquid mass of energy does, and what's their name? What are they called? Articus will be so sad that he missed this stream. I'm going to... I don't know. I wanted to go get some water while I wait for the answer, but there is no waiting for the answer, I think. No, I don't think it can be. Maybe it could be a dehusk, but no, I don't think so. Or insectoid being. No, I don't think. I don't think I need an answer or on what it is now. I just want to know what it does. And what it's called. Because right now it's kinda a nothing burger. But without Doomy, I'm just... I guess I'm going to note it down. But right now I'm not doing anything with it. So, I will Bright. Stone Knife Guy from Twitch chat. Or Lucius. The Engineer. Anyone wants to be added? A trespasser onto reality from some formless pit of the Rimscape. Once in reality, it obtains a body somehow. It materializes, possession perhaps, and yeah. We can speculate, but without Doomy's input, I don't want to do much. Okay, Supenfar George, give it to me. Thank you for participating. Falls in love with sensory stimulations such as food and music and dance? That sounds good. As you write your character idea, super fun, George. I will go get some water. I am back. Welcome, Bright. What's your welcome back, Bright? What's your character idea to add? And also, Poppy, I have an idea for a country in the future. A country where there's great sexual liberty. And even, like, basically a sex cult. You know, people are religious, but they are also very sexual people. And I want to explore that idea at some point. But so maybe I will move you into that country at some point. You're there. Right now you're in Atamul. Because that country still doesn't exist. Wait, Ken. I'm an alien from planet unknown, sent to protect this world. Age is a construct to my real age is unknown even by me. I'm super friendly but vengeful too. Okay, so a couple of notes. You cannot be an alien from another planet. Your character can believe they are an alien from another planet. Maybe that's true, but I don't... that's not going to be definitive. Dimensions, same. You cannot be an alien, basically. You can be you can be a being that people don't know where they came from. I'm just going to say that I'm not going to definitively say that you're from another planet or from another dimension. Because, you know, I have to keep consistency within the world. Okay, okay, make it too, I'm too lazy. I will be asking you some follow-up questions. Okay. Sent to protect this world. Okay, you were sent to protect this world. Age is a construct, you're not age. I'm super friendly but vengeful too. Okay, how do you look like? What are you? What's your abilities? And how do you call yourself? Bright. I think I've been thinking about it. I think I want my character to be Yara. Okay, Yara. A small strange monster that some people are scared of, but she's really not as bad as some may think. Okay. Probably a husk then. A person without a soul that got turned into a monster. Yeah, I saw that message, Bright. How do you look like, Bright? What's your abilities? Perhaps an angel that grossly misunderstands its divine nature and origins? I'm still... Okay, so... hello, Deadpool. Do you want to be in the world? I will add you to the world. Let me know. So... how I world build is... I lean into... what it's called? Unreliable narrator. And I'm mostly writing for perspective of a common man. So I don't know if gods exist. I only know that people worship gods, and sometimes there are some miracles, or what people see as miracles. But I'm not saying that gods exist and their divine power is real, yet at least. Maybe I will change my mind later. So with the angel idea, it can work, but I would have to adjust for that. You look like a clown. That's interesting, super fun, George. You have instruction manual on every known combat style and learn them and instantly forget them after. Okay, Ken, to answer your question, because it's going to lean into what you guys say, or at least George. On the left, there's Worldscar. Worldscar is fantasy Chernobyl. It's full of ruins of ancient civilization that caused the Worldscar to form. It splits the world in half. It's full of ancient technology and artifacts and also anomalies, deadly monsters, deadly beings that people cannot comprehend. Reality may shift, or at least that's what people may think that it does. But maybe because maybe there are some hallucinogens in the air. I don't think I can add you like that, Deadpool. It's not a comedic world. But will try to cook with it. You can cook very well, of course. I shoot laser beams from my crotch. Okay, I have super strength and agility, but not too crazy. Okay, okay. I have to take what you guys give me and make it serious again. The word Scar sounds like a lot like Fantasy Stalker. Yeah, that's partially it. Yeah, cat think that rise atop a friendly, charismatic ogre. Yeah. That sounds better. There is time for comedy in everything, yes, Ken, but you know, there is limits. I'm not going to make lasers from crotch. At least not without going deep into why that is. Okay. Bride didn't give me... She doesn't have much ability, but she has sharp cat-like claws and a lot of fur, okay. But are you a ball? I don't know. Are you humanoid? Are you a cat, basically? I don't know anything about you, Bride. You go by the name Help. Oh, okay. Let me now handle the George's idea. One thing, in the world Scar there is an ancient city, working name Layered City, that reaches the sky and deep underground. And it shifts in its nature, and it's like the most sought after place to explore because there are the most powerful things. So I think Help would be from that city. Yeah. From the layered city, a creature of divinity, or some people believe, as some people believe, others think of them as a monster. They don't seem to age. They are friendly, but vengeful. Okay, and they resemble a clown. Or a jester, I will say. I don't really get what's the point of you having the instruction manual to learn every combat style and then forget it, George. So I will just say they have the knowledge. Of every combat style. And you are you have Phasmancer-like abilities. Trying to adapt it. Okay. You look different to everybody, okay. Okay, okay. You tell me that you look different to everybody and then proceed to tell me that you have biceps and an enormous belly gut. I mean, her creature type is unknown, but she has to look like something bright. Him, okay. Okay. But not to make it up, I forget it. That's fine. If you can learn it instantly, basically that's basically the same thing. You can, okay. I will then change it. He has the ability to learn every skill temporarily. Okay, sure. Let's make it that. Ah, okay. You look like a clown. But what changes is the makeup. His feet, but with a beer gut. All right. Okay, Bright. I think we got it. Now Deadpool. How have you been, by the way, Deadpool? It's been some time. You also hand down sausages. Okay. What you wanted? Neko-sized chick that dances on Shrek with 2 pairs of glasses on top of each other and the Shrek pukes rare items. Okay, so, and I suggested sort of cat thing that rides on top of friendly charismatic ogre. So I don't know if ogres exist, but I will just type it as is. What's the name of those two, Deadpool? Cat-like creature riding on top of the large ogre, and you say that... what did you say? It pukes rare items, so I will say that the large ogre is... who is a... artifact hunter. I will interpret it as that. Been having the nicest 12-13 hour shifts off. How about yourself? I've been, I think, pretty well. Sin and Fin, okay. Do you care to describe the cat-like creature more? Cave Sith. Yeah, I think Ice mentioned them. I don't know them. Ah, okay, I know. No. Yeah, something like that, probably. Yeah, I'm just wondering what the cat-like creature looks like. Do they speak? Like a folk tale. Alright. Okay. Will you write stories with our characters? That will be a good exercise for you. I have 2 stories to write, because we outlined one story on stream before, and I wanted to write one myself. So your characters may make a cameo in those stories, but we can write sometimes in the future. For now, I have to finish anything, because I start project and don't finish them. Mosquitoes. What do you mean mosquitoes? And hello, Palad. Okay, okay. Palad, do you want to be part of the world? Gonna lurk for now, okay. Yeah, Palad is like Batman. Okay. Stretch, guys. And posture check for everyone. What was that? To a Twitch redeem. Do you, if anyone wants to expand on their character, add more lore or anything, let me know. No, my basement is tightly shut. You want to expand on your character? Hell yeah. My backpack has a big room inside where he has a lot of stuff. I don't think that's possible. Explain to me how they carry that backpack. Do you mean it's not really a backpack? Let me find something. Hmm. I once saw a guy that made a house on his bike, basically. Just surrounded a bike with like a light structure and just rode around with that. But maybe you wanted something like this. Give me a second. Something like that. There is no magic in my world. There is, but not that kind of magic. Like I said, there is phasmancy, where you can manipulate your soul to create different properties. But I don't really know how you would expand space with your soul. You cannot do that. We can say that you found an artifact in the world scar that lets you do that, because the ancient magic and ancient technology, you know, is not to be understood. I wouldn't know what to add. Kesslin is a simple man, retired adventurer with a love of different cultures and discovery. Now he helps other adventurers and travelers. Also shares lots of stories. Yeah. Maybe Bucket Knight had learned to fight in an underground fight club after he lost all his money. Oh, that actually expands on the lore of the world as well. I will just add it, honestly. Where he was pitted against not only humans and animals, but also tasks. Hell yeah. So no one really knows what her exactly creature type is. She made a secret den. And that other creatures are allowed to visit. Okay, but how does she look like? I'm going to cry. Do you mean that no one ever saw Yara? But you talk about type. People may not know what your type creature is, but they will still can describe how they look like, right? If I never seen a cat, I would still be able to say that four-legged creature, furry creature with a round face, pointy ears, and a tail, you know? And claws and sharp teeth, small teeth. I'm not asking what's her type of the creature, I'm asking how she looks like. My real name is Eugene Wigglesworth. It is my most kept secret. I feel like having such a character more open-ended would be better. Yeah, for sure. I like details that expand on the world, but leave open-ended. Are open-ended still. Can there be a cult following of me? Like, since some people see me as divine? Sure. I'm not going to write it down because I think I would be assume that if they would be included at some point. Yeah, just traveling circus. Yes, my setting requires squeal. Welcome. What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? You don't want to. You don't have to be like a squeal, but you can be. Elf ears, okay. Okay. Finally, some detail, Bright. Thank you. Now we know something. I still would like to know more, but okay. Penny pincher, because there is no other explanation for shiny coins suddenly going missing. Yeah, that could be it. Bunch of bounty posters showing fate clowns with bear guts. That would be funny for the world, yeah. Okay, sorry Ken, I'm coming back to you. What about more old magic pocket dimension? No, not pocket dimension. Because introducing pocket dimension to the world is fucky-wacky. Ken. That's basically changes the reality of the world too much. I would have to right now sit here and try to fit it into the world, you know, on a grand scale, how pocket dimensions work. No, but I can say that it is a large backpack, but that is very light. So you have like a house on your back, but you can, you know. Wait. I've seen an art. of a girl with like a massive backpack on her back. But yeah, you're that. Let me see. Ah, yeah, I know them. I think you would have a bigger backpack. If you want to live there. Okay, so a massive backpack. That is actually an artifact that makes everything it contains extremely light. Oh, no. You don't live in your backpack, but you wanted like a lot of space inside. Okay, I can... He doesn't have... you want a living space inside, I thought. Okay, let me catch up on YouTube chat now. Impish at times. I mean... Bright, listen to me. I don't care what's your type. I don't care what the type is. It doesn't help me that your type is called Impa. Because I don't know how you look like. Appearance. Bright is making me crazy. But I will add that to your early impis. It waits a tone. Oh, okay. So I guess it's like bonded to you. Would fishing count as an ability? What about boxing? Would it just be safe to assume as retired adventure comes with such skills? Maybe natural medicines is not worthy enough to add. Whatever you want. We don't have to go into that detail. It would be assumed that you can protect yourself, but it depends how important it is to you for that to be noted. Ogre had a sort of image, a pelican, but the pouch is in the belly. Also slightly transparent. Keep the flavor of picking up items while making it more grounded. Okay. Welcome, Wintermoon. Welcome to the cult of the Blue Moon. Orange red hair, okay. Okay. By the way, Quill, did you tell me what kind of character you want? No. Okay. And anyone else wants to be added to the world who is not yet in the world? Oh, shit. Why? Okay. Why did... Twitch, why are you not doing your job? Hmm? I blocked that phrase. I guess. Yeah, I already blocked it. I already blocked that word, and yet it still appeared. No, I don't think it did. You guys don't see it, okay? Okay, never mind. Kassarin possessing skills adventurers would want to learn, and he'd be more than happy to teach and train them. Mostly mundane, practical skills, nothing magical. Okay, so you're like tutorial guy, right? People come to you to get a tutorial. You said you're the guy that helps out the hero at the beginning of the journey. She was born in a small fishing village and demonstrated a talent for phasmancy from a young age. This is the most accomplished practitioner in her town. Oh, okay. Okay. We get some lore ingrained person. Any detail about her life, about her skills more in depth? What kind of phasmancy does she operate? How does she look like? Any or all of it? How... depends on how much do you want to add. So like how hunt and fish, which plants are edible, medicinal, and how to identify and use them. Which beasts are dangerous and the like. Yes, tutorial guide, that is the great summarization. Then I'm sure that I will utilize your character. She never studied or practiced. She didn't see a need when she was already effortlessly the best. That's interesting, because phasmancy always has to be studied. Aside from really weird anomalies. So I wonder. I will add it. I just wonder, how did she... Why is she like that? Everyone is capable of using phasmancy, but it always has to be trained. Because your spirit is like a muscle or a limb that you never used before. Okay, I will add it. Right. Do you think phasmancy is the reason of the good luck of Mike? Well, I don't know if good luck of Mike is actually a thing that is tangible power, or is it just a coincidence or imagination? But if it's a thing, I don't think it's Phasmancy, because Phasmancy doesn't do that. It has to be a conscious effort by a person to do anything with it. Unless there is a group of people following Mike, or always trying to help him out, and it looks like luck to him. Anhala increasingly relied on artifacts and relics to survive her adventure. She retired from that after only a couple of years. She returned home with riches through paltry by other standards. Okay. Okay. I will just copy what you give me. I don't feel like I need to win. Anhala now lives quietly, partially dependent on a magical relic she uses to increase her abilities. If she stops wearing it, she suffers severe withdrawals. Okay, okay. I will have some questions. I'm Mr. White. Okay. Welcome, Lasan. Welcome to the stream. So my question is, you said, Quill, that she's the most accomplished practitioner of Phasmancy in town. Okay, she never studied, sure. But she also increasingly relied on artifacts and relics to survive her adventures. Why? So she was good at Phasmancy, but she never practiced it, so she never got good at it. Do I understand it correctly? Okay, okay, I'm adding it, right? Sleeper Phasmancy, like he can control it. But that wouldn't, unless you have like... that would limit the scope of how your luck would be represented. Ken. So, you know, if it's only things move around for your convenience, then yeah, that could be Phasmancy. But if something different, you know, people are showing up on time for you to save you or whatever, then that's out of the scope of Phasmancy. Lasan, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, let me know. Right now we're adding people from chat to the fantasy world we created. So if you want to be added, let me know. Little changes. Yeah, I don't think it would be hard to justify it as Phasmancy. Bye bye, Painter. A character who lived in a wagon out in the desert, and he made like magical drugs using his phasma thing. Exactly, Ice. Quill, I don't think you answered my question. If I understand it correctly, that she relied on artifacts because she was bad at Phasmancy. I will assume that's what you meant. The whole concept is mutable, of course. The general idea is that who was a child prodigy that didn't develop further and had burnout. Okay. So yeah, I will, which made her fall back in skill compared to others. So Angela increasingly relied on artifacts and relics to survive her adventures. She retired from that after only a couple of years. She returned home with riches, though paltry by other standards. Now lives quietly, partially dependent on magical relics she used to increase her ability. Okay. I like this idea. Question, how old is she? And you can describe how she looks like, but mostly I'm interested in her age. Butterfly cats, like might make someone trip with a rock and that person is late to something because of that. So I still haven't developed that, but there will be... I have the hard magic system of Phasmancy within my world, but there are forces more or less understood as well. And I'm toying with the idea of luck as a force scan, so I can make that a thing, you know? And I always want to be that under question. Is it a force? For people to wonder within the world. Is luck really a force of that is tangible? Does it exist or not? So I will never say if it exists or not, but people will believe within the world that it is a thing. Fortune is a thing. In City of Gamblers, the short story I want to write based on that is all about that, about the fortune. And is it a thing that can be like turned in your favor or not? A trophy due to overview of outside aid? You described it as a muscle after all. Okay. So, I mean, guys, you can get. So you use your you have your soul that produces the spirit, and you use the spirit to cast spells. If you run out of the spirit, you still have your soul. You can tap into your soul, but it will be permanently damaged, or at least you lose parts of yourself if you do that. If you use up all of your soul, you become a husk. But basically, it's very hard to control. Once you open that gate and use part of your soul, it requires a lot of focus and skill to close it before you expand all of your soul. So it is possible to use only part of your soul and use only part of yourself, as opposed to all of yourself and maybe heal later. But yeah. Who can only eat soul food? Super George. Super fan George, sorry. She has short black hair and brown eyes. Okay. She was the biggest fish in a very small pond, and when she saw how big the world was, she struggled with accepting how small she really was. So me for real. No, Mike is not losing his soul. Unless, I don't think we said anything. I was talking to you about fortune. Fortune is external. Against using Phasmancy. Oh, that's... thank you. That's big. That's great, actually. I want more anti-phasmantic people in the world. Like a Halloween pumpkin, alright. I should probably head out because there are a lot of things I still haven't done. I should just do now. Bye bye. Bye bye, Bride. Thank you for coming and participating. Mike doesn't like gambling. It feels like to him. His work makes him go to those places. Yeah. The bucket is a tried and true piece of protective headwear. Hell yeah, exactly. She was the D-tier character who has a very specific skill that's really only useful in a few fights, but it just isn't worth relying on. Useful but not important. I see her a little bit like I forgot the names. Usopp from One Piece. You know, that type of character. In terms of skill, like just having to use everything at your disposal to survive. Quill, but she has some phasmancy, right? Some phasmantic powers. She might be bad at it, but she did some. She did have some. So I wonder, does she? What kind of power that she had? Did she wield fire? Did she wield just wind? Wind is the most basic. Everyone knows wind, and it's the most useful. So maybe she was just a wind user. Okay, but I think I should ask, anyone wants to be added to the world? Anyone else? Anyone else? No? No? No. I'm glad how many we did. Yeah, she learned 25 more puppies. Okay, on my way. That's going to be all the children of Poppy. She learned from her grandfather and used wind. She was basically the best by default in her home after grandfather. Okay, I will add this. So she never studied or practiced much, not at all, because she had a grandfather. Complacenti? How do you spell it? Complacent. Complacenti. How do you say? Can I describe my character? It's me, Michał. I will say it, I will reiterate my story again in a minute. A hive of little dogs, yeah. Complacency. Okay, thank you, Poppy, and thank you, George. Okay. Good Forcer who had no idea that 5 and 6 stars even existed. Yeah. Okay. Has an interview with this character and the character describe their life and world they live in. Yeah. So, to describe myself to you guys, I'm from another world. As you know, I'm from the world that we just described. Those were the building streams are a way for me to remind myself of my world. You know, I have some memory issues. And teach you guys about my world. I woke up in an ancient ruin of the lost civilization. And there I found the artifact that trapped me for a while in a place between worlds. That connects me to your internet as well. Like, that's why I'm able to stream to you from my world. But now I'm able to live temporarily. That in between. Sometimes I jump back into your world. Through that connection. And I learned that I'm part of the... I will work up in the ancient ruin, and I am, as far as I know, the last member of that ancient civilization. So I'm not technically human. I look like human, but I'm superior to you guys, basically. What can I do? My power is there are soul crystals in the world that you know, when you use your soul power, you cannot store it inside anything aside from soul crystals. So you can imbue soul crystal with your energy, with your spirit, and you can even contain spells there in those soul crystals. I cannot do that. I don't have Phasmancy powers. I cannot use Phasmancy. What I can do, I can take the soul crystals and manipulate them. Imagine me like having power to control glass and mold it to my will. I can take those soul crystals and just make it anything I want. Mold it into a sword, into a spear. I can move it. Things like that. The last Airbender. What character is the most normal one? From those today that we created? Quill's character. And Poppy's, to be honest. What's my type? The lost one. Or the last one. Can your character be knight to my character? I mean, you guys are already that. All of you are Moon Knights. I hate Catherine. Why? I don't use Phasmancy. Has burned scars on her half arm. The first time she fought a fire Phasmancy user, she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't do enough to mitigate the heat and got hurt. Oh, that's cool. Fire Phasmancer are actually pretty rare because to learn it, you have to be intimately aware of fire and how it works. So, you know, fire Phasmancer either have to put themselves through fire to learn about the fire, or they are just some kind of survivor of fire. You just assume. You want to be conduit to character of some sort? I mean, maybe we will become that, George. For now, when we meet in the world, when I meet help, then we will see what happens. Can you just get fired from your job to be able to do it? What are you talking about, puppy? You said you had to survive fire or something. Ah, you mean about fire Phasmancers. I think that's a good moment to end the stream. Pop, you made me end the stream. No one else wants to be added to the world, so I think I will just be ending it for today and work on other stuff. Have you met Available somewhere? I'm itching to think up some places, stories for Catherine. Little tales to share. Okay. This is not a finished world. Wait, I'm not finishing yet, guys. I'm just slowly going to finish. It's just a section of the world, of the world that we know. And like most of those countries are not really a thing. They just are here by default, but they will change. The ones that we created are Zanion Kingdom with Ashlands, Blood Republic, Confederacy of Gaia, Free City of Atamul, Kaharat Kingdom, and Empire of the Seven Suns. Also Krolak Kingdom. So, you know what, guys? I will try to add as much of the notes I have about the world in the world building channel on Discord today. Yeah, world scar is on the edges, on the left and right. It splits the world in half and it's like a line. And it is indeed endgame area. So I will try to put later today as much information about the world that we know established in the world building channel today, and yeah. That's going to be all for today, guys. Thank you for coming and participating in it. I appreciate it a lot, and I saw that view count was pretty high. Thank you, guys. How this world looks like in a globe? I don't know yet, but I will say that there are mysteries that I know about regarding the world, but I don't want to reveal them. So I will never show a globe, because that would be spoilers. Also, an important note for those that don't know. The planet has a ring. A planetary ring. Okay. More of it. I will try to do more world building streams. Okay. For now, bye-bye. Kisses for everyone. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Ayasumun.